Whoops. Yeah. Come on. Oh, this is literally her private chambers, huh? Wow. If it weren't for the fact I'm a fish, I would have been worried that we might intrude on something, but I'm literally a fish. I can't do anything to her.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water. I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around.
Descend into the rain? What?
Whenever you are ready, touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your airy world.
I guess I just go touch the pearl then.
The once fair land of Erdrea is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy world tree fell. Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand. In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out struggled to survive. Their days are filled with desperation, misery and tears. I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
Are they all uh if they are, then yeah, that's a scary thing to see.
Help! Somebody, please! Is someone there?
A fish! Touch the feet! I beg of you!
Please, help me.
Wonder who that mystery man was.
Our homes are gone. Our families and friends too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
We have to keep following the hero. They say he's built a fortress south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there, we'll be safe.
Don't give up, okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine. You'll see.
I don't know.
Short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times.
I didn't recognize Hendrik in that normal
Yet that
outfit.
light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame. Yggdrasil has crashed to earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadow's citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with his divers. Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation. Another one of Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but need it to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take you. Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face our fate as one.
Alright. So kind of to be expected that Mordegon would, put the world to doom, because that's typical JRPG big bad villain thing to do. But good for Hendrik, I suppose, that he turned to be a good guy. Want me to go... leave the palace. You need to talk to... Sanova. Eh? There we go. Middle? Yeah, middle area.
How curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light. It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. Find the fading sparks of hope and kindle them to flame. You'll find the sparks I speak of here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread.
Alright, if I can find my friends in any way, in any order, I think I gotta go try to find Gramps
While the
first.
luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the World Tree's will.
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift.
You've told me so much, Queen Marina, already. I don't know if she realized it, but it's been, I think, like maybe 20 minutes of exposition. Just exposition. You've talked enough, Marina. I get the gist. We get blown
Do not
away.
lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Hey, welcome, Azura. Be better late than never, I suppose. Hopefully the fish people...
Citizens of Nautica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
Well, hopefully they all live, the water people, because it would be sad if they all, you know, vanished. Oh, he's humongous. Never mind. If they lived, it would be a miracle, because of how big he is. Where am I? Somewhere. I'm supposed to look for a okay. At least I see it, but really I'm supposed to look for a freaking fishing line. Wow. Wait, where did it go? Wasn't there a shiny right here? What the? Oh, come on. Are they really gonna have me do an active mini game to be a fish? Thank you. It's a big juicy prawn dangling in the water. Take a bite, sure. I'm never gonna be. The protagonist never be able to eat fish again because he gets to experience how it is to be fished up as a fish.
Oh, Blue John's hooked himself a big un. Could it be the legendary man-eating mackerel? Let's reel him in and find out.
He's gonna be so disappointed. He's gonna really.
Yes, I caught something. I actually caught something. Blue John's gonna eat tonight.
Sorry to disappoint you. You're not gonna get to eat anything.
Maybe there is some good in this forsaken world after all.
Well, he's gonna turn to despair. Yeah, you fished up a man. You're not gonna get to eat.
Who the heck are you? And what were you doing on the end of my hook?
I was told I need to experience how it is to be fished up as a fish for some reason.
I don't care how hungry you are, you don't go pinching the bait off another man's line.
Okay.
Hey, now. Don't cry, sonny.
I don't know what's got you sniffling, but it must be something serious.
Yeah, I saw some fish people most likely dying. That's why I'm
So
sad.
listen, Blue John's gonna help you out. We fisher folk have gotta look after each other, ain't we? You can stay the night in my hut. There's none too many safe places left in this rotten world, but it'll do you for a day or two. When you're ready, you can head over to the last bastion. They'll see you right. The fella running the place is a bony Fido hero.
Coney
Right,
Fido, that's
now
not
that's
alright.
decided, let's head for shore. Hold on tight, lad. Things are about to get choppy.
Do I have my sword back though is a question? Sorry, swords? If not, how are they gonna do about that? Oh, what if I accept the advice of Queen Marina? Yeah. Do I have my stuff? Well, I do. I have all my stuff back. Even got the fun sites forge. Yay! Can I even make anything? Well, nothing new, so never mind then. Well, pot? No, nothing in the pot. How dare you, Blue John, not having anything in your pot for me to nab for myself? Well, we gotta play the game solo.
Ah, ahoy there, sonny. So you finally roused yourself from your slumbers, eh? Blue John would say good morning. But there ain't no morning to speak of these days.
Oh, Eternal Night. How fun.
You hadn't noticed? Why, we've seen nothing but dark skies since the day of the disaster. Just look at the state of it.
Feels kind of like home with all this darkness.
There was an almighty booming and rumbling, and then great gouts of blackness started billowing up from the castle over in Heliodor.
And the only reason I say that Eternal Darkness might feel like home is not because I like darkness. I'm saying it because I'm snow. Snow does not like sun because the sun melts the snow, so therefore, no sunlight feels like home for someone that's snowy like me.
Since then, nothing's been right. That was the last time any of us saw the sun.
Who knew a tree could control the sun? Birds!
That ain't good. We better hide, and fast.
Ah, evil birds! Evil birds!
That was a close one. Them monsters started pouring out of Heliodor Castle about the same time as the blackness. The rotters seem to think they own the place. They've never come so near before, though. They'll be looking for food, I'll warrant. And there Blue John was, thinking he'd found himself a safe spot. Listen, seems the victuals round these parts are set to get mighty scarce. I hate to send you packing, sonny, but I reckon you'd best be on your way. You'll be safer over at the last bastion anyhow. Go on and get yourself over there before the monsters spot you. That hero feller'll look after you, I'm sure. He's a good un, that one. A spark of hope in these dark old times. Steer a course due west until you hit Cobblestone Falls. The last bastion lies just beyond. Mind how you go now, sonny.
Alright, so cobblestones fall. Understood. Oh, fancy talking illuminary in a place like this. I'm Tickle Ickle's uncle from over in Talkington. I've been looking for you ever since Yggdrasil disappeared. I've not had the easiest time of it either. That goes for talking as a whole, to be honest, but it looks like I've found you in the nick of time. We need your help, you see. Just let me know when you're ready to make the trip, and I'll whisk you over there in 2 nicks. Sorry, not gonna happen, Talkington. Or Talkington citizen. Ain't happening. Alright, that's just a regular crab, not the Crabber Dabbers. If it was a Crabber Dabber, I would have fought it just simply so I could see the name Crabber Dabber do again. I still think of the Crabber Dabbers every now and then. That's how much of an impact that name left on me, the Crabber Dabber 2. Mine. Cobblestone, right, so this way. I should have time to do this cobblestone event at the very least. I should have time to do that. Oh, hey, look, those skeleton dragons are over here in the overworld. Cool. Because they were very cool looking. Okay, so I'm over here in Cobblestone Falls. South of Eliodor to find the last bastion. No, I guess I need to advance to the next screen, because there's one thing left I could see to do. Last bastion should be... Ah, I see it. I see it on the map. It's been forever since I've been to Heliodor, to be honest. Mostly because the game wouldn't let you go in here. Yo. Is that just a random dog or the dog that I think it is? No, it can't be the dog that I had. They destroyed my village. It's just a random dog then. Wait, what?
Sandy, there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask?
What? I thought they eliminated everyone that lived in our village. What do you mean Gemma's been alive this entire time?
Oh my, it's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things. Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby. Welcome home. It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came.
Yeah?
I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives. But that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm.
Ah, so that's what happened. So they were trapped in the castle all along. So, hang on. If Hendrik, because I'm gonna assume it's gonna be Hendrik here, if he was kind enough to spare the village, you know, then why was he after our head as if we were the Darkspawn if he now was this truly kind guy? Why couldn't he just go like, oh, psst, hey, Luminary, you don't have to believe that everyone in Cobblestone are dead. They're still locked up in the castle. They're still alive and well. P.S. I don't really think you're bad. I'm just pretending so that you don't notice that I'm suspecting that they are bad. He could have done any of those things, Hendrik, to prove that he actually was a good guy instead of all this time hounding us, calling us darkspawn, threatening to kill us. And only like when we were at the World Tree did he was he kind to us. Once the entire time he was kind to us. But now they would go like, oh no, he was kind the entire time. Like, what? Kind the entire time? Not from my perspective.
Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
The church person? Because I need to save. Ah, yes, perfect. There is a church person right here. Alright, this will be where we wrap up for the day. Because I've gone about a good 3 hours and I got through what I expected to go through, more or less. Because I finished up Jade's story, I finished up Eric's story, and I finished up Gramps' story. And then sadly, Veronica and Serena just didn't get one, which still feels a little bit weird that they didn't have a side story like everyone else. But anywho, other than the story of certain things being a little bit off, it still was a good stream. I still found it enjoyable. So, those seeing on YouTube, I appreciate all the support you give to my channel, either by sharing the video, leaving a like, commenting, and of course subscribing to my channel if you've enjoyed all my content. And if you are ever curious enough to see any of these playthroughs live instead of waiting for them to get uploaded to YouTube, you can find my Twitch channel in the description below of all the videos I upload. Till then, farewell.